Concert Crew Podcast, we back again.
Yes, sir.
You know it.
Wow, man. 2021, we at the halfway point of the year. Already, 6 months has passed. So we at this halftime 2021. 6 months in, man. These years, time is flying, man.
Yes, it is. Damn, halftime already.
Open the world.
Word.
Pull up on me.
2021 in music. How would y'all describe the year in music so far?
It's just like 2021. Like it's like the whole COVID shit, dog. Like this shit.
It's like everything's just
a little bit
together.
No, it's just like 2021. Like we're here right now dealing with all this shit. So like we ain't quite out the COVID joint. Like they got a new variant of it. Yeah. So
another strain.
It's just like we ain't quite out the blue. So that's why we got this music. We ain't quite there yet.
Yeah, I agree.
That's interesting. Okay, I can see that. I think it's like coming back a little. It's slowly, you can slowly see it coming back a little bit. Like from the artists, I see the artists like already posting their tours for the fall. Like it seemed like it's slowly trying to get back to normal. Like I guess the industry has picked the fall time for the like official. We gotta get back out there on tour and get this money thing.
We got the Atlanta Hawks selling out a fucking arena, but we can't get it. I mean, like
that's true.
Like
that's true.
It's just not this. This ain't no 2019 vibe for me, brother.
I don't know where the corn. I don't know where them stadiums look live right now. I don't know.
There ain't no cardboard in sight.
Hell no.
Where there ain't no cardboard. Only in LA though, man. I don't know.
I see. I ain't pay attention to the Clippers games, home games. I fucking dislike them so much.
Yeah, they are. But I think it's slowly getting back, man. What about you, Sean? What do you think about 2021 so far in music?
It's still like a blend. Like just feels like 2020, like just longer. You know what I mean? It don't feel like a new year.
You feel like it's still shut down like 2020 though? Because 2020 we
not shut down. It just
doing nothing.
It just feels like
depending on
you damn sure wasn't doing nothing.
Fuck.
I mean, it just feels like
you was in the motherfucking Area 51.
I've been in hibernation.
But depending on what state you depending on like what state you in, some of the states is moving.
But this don't feel like
overall
extension of November.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's all it feels like. It's an extension. Like once we got Trump the fuck out of here, it just feel like an extension now. Like we ain't getting them fucking that Trump shit no more.
Yeah, it's
him saying anything or you know what I mean. No, once the riots is over, dog. It's
So what has to happen to get it back to normal? Like what do you need to see to make it feel like it's old times again? Or
Freaknik.
It may not ever Freaknik. It may not never be a like old times again.
I don't know,
people
man.
keep on saying that.
I still got my mask.
Yeah, it may be mask forever.
No shit, man. I see some bare faces out this month in stores.
Well,
heavy.
word.
Target,
Yeah,
Trader Joe's, man.
Yeah,
you go anywhere.
I'm not the one to talk about, like what happened or because a lot of people probably died from this virus, but I just think that it's so much going on around it that it's just one of the things that you really look at now from the time back then when it first started and be like, yo, man, this shit's crazy.
The reason, like, you still don't know what's what.
Yeah.
I mean, out of all the shit we've been through, you still don't actually know what's what. And that's how the kind of music is right now. Like, you got to think, like, you don't know what music is because, like, all the big names are still, like, not putting albums up.
So compared to last year, do you think it's just, like you said, you think it's a continuation this year compared to last year, or are things a little different compared to last year? Because last year was a moment where nobody's putting out nothing.
But shit, you still had Griselda. They were still moving, and they're still moving right now.
So similar 2020.
Yeah, it's similar. I told you this isn't the extension of November. This is a long-ass November.
You guys still get excited for music? Like, oh, that album's crazy. Like,
people, a handful of artists, or maybe two handfuls that I actually really like, I get excited about.
Yeah.
Some people just kind of like, I'm checking it out.
Yeah,
Some people I get excited about.
That's a good question, Sean. I haven't been like crazy about it. Like, I didn't think J. Cole was gonna be like, I knew he was better than the rest, but I didn't think like J. Cole was gonna put out that Forest Hill Drive again.
Right.
I didn't feel that.
What's the last album that I might as well ask? What's the last album you did get excited about before it came out? You was like, man, I can't wait. Cause I felt like you. I felt like from following you, I felt like you was excited for J. Cole though. I felt like you.
No,
was.
I mean I liked the album, but it wasn't. I wasn't expecting Forest Hill Drive.
Oh, right.
Like you know what I mean. You know, like one of my artists has come out. This shit gonna be classic. I didn't feel that way. I liked the album, but it wasn't. I mean, so I don't know, man. Like the highlight of these last couple of years has probably been Griselda.
Wow.
You got to think
that's high praise.
2019 was who? Was that Pusha T Nipsey or was that 18?
It might have been 18.
Yeah, I think 18
It
with
might have been 18
Daytona.
with Daytona.
So what was 19 then?
It depends on what you liked, but I think 19 for me was like
Nigga, our
Rhapsody.
shit is never like crazy off. Like
Yeah.
it might be one
Nah,
or two
I
albums.
don't think you like. I don't think you rock with Rhapsody joint like that.
Yeah,
But I said one or two albums.
Yeah,
I
but
wasn't gonna crown her.
it was one album that was higher than hers. I just can't think of what it was that year, but it was one album that I liked a lot that came out that year. But I can't remember what it was. But I don't know, man. I don't think it's back to normal. I feel like it's personally a little different than last year. I feel like artists is getting more comfortable coming out now.
Your ass is in these streets. That's why. That's why it's different, dog. That's why it's different.
You're right.
Like we put I think Freddie Gibbs was in there. You had Freddie Gibbs album.
dope.
Yeah.
Dope. That was
so
a
it was
dope
like,
album.
like we wasn't far off.
That was a dope album. What's the biggest headlines of 2021 so far for y'all? Halfway through.
Oh, man.
Musically,
Just period. I mean, musically or period.
DMX. We fucking lost DMX.
Yeah, man.
It's
that's
crazy.
that's the downside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I don't really know nothing bigger. Musically, I don't know nothing bigger
Sports is kind of
DMX.
like back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't going, but sports is back.
than definitely back. Yeah, musically, I would say DMX for sure. DMX, big loss in hip hop. Super
Major.
sad. Damn, that was a
Man,
big blow.
you gotta think that was the biggest loss since.
It's like every year, it's like
Big and pop.
It's like somebody, not necessarily a rapper, but it's like it's always that big black community loss. Like a year it was Kobe, then it was like it's like that one
like
person
even,
that.
But those are people you grew up with.
Right,
like,
right.
Like
Yeah.
Nipsey hurt, but Nipsey didn't. Nipsey
Yeah.
don't take you back to your childhood.
right. I agree.
Kobe, X.
Yeah.
big man, that's big. X, that one, damn X man. Cause I always was rooting for X man. So that joint was
The
tough.
worst part about X dying is because he didn't die when you knew he was fucked up. Like, you know, X been through a lot of shit over his career. You witnessed a lot of shit like, damn, X doing bad. You didn't feel like that this time.
I agree.
You felt like things was getting better for X, and then boom, it's gone.
Yeah, I think X musically, we got a new president, Joe Biden.
Still out on that, but it's better than what we had.
I mean, that's a
Glass
news
still half
It's
full.
a news story. I mean, the vaccine, another big story.
Stop coming to Delaware.
I don't know anything else as big as that's going on. I mean, musically, DMX and Joe Biden and the vaccine. Thankfully, we're not going to war or anything.
It's
Not
weird,
yet.
like sports wise, like you don't have the LeBrons, the Currys.
Different,
I mean, you don't have them
era.
around,
It's a new day.
Yeah,
A new,
in the way. I mean,
There's a lot of injuries in sports. Like,
it's always been injuries.
I mean, but
Yeah, in the game,
in the
period.
game, like,
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, like,
2019, what was it?
I don't
Everybody
know.
always said the Warriors would have won the championship.
Oh
if
yeah.
Clay
They
and
had
KD.
it bad. But I'm talking about just for the
Definitely.
league in general.
Definitely. I think people were saying more over. Like it seemed like every team got one big injury this year, or a lot more. I think it's more that it's star players is
Yeah.
going down a little more.
You're just missing LeBron and Steph that been there since like 2010.
Yeah.
Like you've been used to seeing LeBron. You know,
Right
you
now.
start seeing that. I mean,
Well,
the-
then, but we also
Warriors
we
on
had
top.
Kyrie hurt. We had Kawhi hurt.
James
always
Harden.
We
been,
had James Harden was
It's
hurt.
always hurt.
Mitchell was hurt. Mitchell, even though he was balling, they think that could have
No,
contributed.
I can't give you that one, bro. He played in the playoffs.
He definitely
He played in the play, and he played well
He
until
definitely played well.
yeah. So I can't give you that one. I'll give you I'll give you Kyrie, I guess.
Kyrie, they win that series.
You know,
Kyrie.
but you know, Philly was number one.
They don't win that series without Kyrie.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely a different series.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different series.
series.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that in the NBA, I don't think seeding matters anymore. Like right now, you got a number 5 and number 3 playing for the going to the finals. Like,
Yeah, but that's where you are with the injuries. Like the number
Yeah,
2,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Denver's a different team with Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
I
Very
forgot
different.
about that
Yeah.
one. That's another
Yeah.
big one.
Denver's a
That's
different
was
team
big.
with Jamal
That
Murray.
was big.
That's a big
So
loss.
you're matching Devin Booker now with Jamal
Yeah.
Murray. Like, ain't
Right.
no.
I forgot about the Murray. That was a big loss for sure. It's good to see sports back again.
Plus
Like
the fans being there, like it
Like,
changes the whole dynamic
But
of
the
the
bubble
game.
hit a lot of shit. That's what I try to tell people. The
Yeah.
bubble hit a lot of shit. Now there ain't no bubble. Now it's like we
I
back.
agree. It's different with a crowd there, and
Hell yeah.
And I think it gives the advantages back to teams.
Yeah.
It took away the advantage of having a home crowd, even though some teams like the Clippers just want to win on the road. I don't know what's up with them, but they wanted to win on the road. But
Plus with the fans there, now you can spit on your players you don't like.
you can spit on Trey.
You can spit on Trey. You can throw bottles and stuff at people again, like the good old days.
That's disrespectful. All right, it's that time of year at the halfway point. We heard 6 months of music in 2021. So now we're gonna give our top 5, and we do this every year. And y'all say, "Oh, you ain't say it was the top 5 any albums." Yes, I do say that, but
So
y'all just
far,
And I
so
still.
y'all just give
So
hip
far,
hop anyway
still.
because y'all so gangster and hardcore that y'all listen to rap. But it's your top 5 albums. But if you got top 5 all hip hop, then that's cool too. But we're gonna go top 5 albums of 2021. What do you got? Who
To
wants
be
to go
honest with you,
first?
dog, there's only one R&B album that you could put in the top
And I
5.
agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you on that. But you want to start it off, Taz? You
Oh,
sound like you
man,
locked and loaded.
ain't
You sound like you locked and
ain't
loaded.
nothing to
You
the
gonna
nigga,
put the
know what I mean?
dramatics behind it?
My honorable mentions right now is Rod Wave. I like Moray album, and I like X album. Then as far as like I want to put like Jasmine Sullivan Hotels was that's the R&B. That's the R&B album so far this year. So I wanted to go with put her in the rap, but I'm just go with Jim Jones and Harry Fraud was my number 5. Conway my number 4. They're not gonna like this, but Moneybagg Yo is my number 3. I like that album a lot. Plugs I Met 2. I gave it just because Benny is on a wave right now, and then my number 1 album right now is J. Cole. I'm gonna go with that list.
Okay. Sean, what you got?
No,
See where this is going to go. What you got?
do we have
Skyzoo's
a
definitely gonna make it.
do we have an order?
Absolutely.
Yes, we
You
do.
gotta have
Man,
an order.
get the
Come
fuck out.
on,
Like, you ain't
man.
been here.
You
got an order?
I don't know how we do this, man. Come on.
All right, my number 5 is Czarface, Super What with MF Doom. I really like that album
Okay.
a lot.
All right, P. Doom.
Number
Rest
4,
in peace. Absolutely.
Lloyd Banks, The Curse of the Inevitable. Number 3, Conway, If It Bleeds, It Can Be Killed. I like that
Wow.
album a lot.
Oh, wow.
Thought
Okay.
that was dope.
Was he talking
Okay.
about a woman?
What?
Never mind.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that one, Sean. Okay. What you got?
Number 2, Your Old Droog, Time. That's I like the underground. Droog is my guy. I like that.
Wow.
Number 1, Sky Zoo, All the Brilliant Things. Rocking with that.
I'm not surprised at that point at all. I think he's been like number 1 for you like the last 3 years.
I
Like
don't
no
know what
matter
it
what,
is,
what
like,
album he put out.
What did you give J. Cole album?
I gave it a 4. It was
I
good.
think everybody gave it a 4. But I'm gonna go with Jim Jones. Honorable mention: Jim Jones, The Fraud Department. I thought that was dope. I like him and Harry Fraud got down. I'm gonna go with something a little different. I'm gonna go with the Judas and the Black Messiah soundtrack as an honorable mention. They had the Jay and Nipsey, the Nas song, the Hit Boy song, the Her song, the BJ Chicago Kid. I thought that was a dope soundtrack, man. They had a lot of nice songs on there. I gave it a 3.5, and I thought I enjoyed that listen, man. Even though I had a lot of songs on there, I thought it was dope. And then I'm gonna go with the Lloyd Banks, The Curse of the Inevitable. I thought that joint was gone dope. But my top 5. Taz, I know you would say you could have did this, but you just kept it hip hop. I'm gonna go number 5, the Jasmine Sullivan Hose Tales, man. I thought it was a dope album. The concept, and even though she's a woman, I think this album is actually for the fellas, man. If you really listen to the content, it was storytelling, it was interludes. I enjoyed this album. It was kind of short, but I thought it was dope, man. I'm gonna go with
Carl.
number 5 with the Hose Tales. Number 4, I'm gonna go with J. Cole, The Off Season, man. I thought it was a dope album. Got back to the bars. I enjoyed this album. Number 3, this is gonna catch y'all off guard. Number 3, I'm gonna go with 2-Player Retro South, and not just because we had them on the podcast, because I thought they were dope. I ain't heard a South album in a while that really, really grabbed me, and I thought they had the whole vibe. I'm gonna go with that 2-Player Retro South, man. I thought that album was really, really dope album. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Exodus, man. I know some of us liked it, some of us didn't, but I think it's a dope album that I can play all the way through. And even though it's not classic DMX, he had a lot of features on there, and the final product, I think is a decent album, man. I can listen to it, and I ain't mad at it. So I like that DMX. And number 1, I'm going to go with Conway, however you want to say the title is. Conway, La Maquina.
That's the album. I'm sorry for not putting the album title. Yeah. That's the one.
Okay. Yeah, Conway, La Maquina. I feel like his bar. I don't like this as much as From a King to a God the year before. But his bars, I gave it a 4. His bars on here is something special. That's my number 1. So that's my top 5 albums of 2021.
Before you start, Freak, so remember how we were saying that this album was, the DMX album was done? Like before he passed?
Yeah.
So did you know that the album was supposed to be called Exodus?
What was it supposed to be called?
It's Darker Than Hell Is Hot Again.
Really?
Yeah, but being as though he passed away, they didn't think it was fitting, you know what I mean, for the situation. So they named it Exodus.
I wouldn't have liked that title, honestly.
Yeah, because it doesn't match
because I don't really think that matches the vibe.
That's why I don't think the album was finished.
Yeah, I think if you're going to call it that, then you really have to bring in everybody. You have to bring in all the producers and mix it up.
That's why I don't think the album was finished, bro. Like,
but no, he said it's interviews with him saying the songs on my album, the features on my album. Only feature he didn't say was Moneybagg. Well, he didn't say Jay-Z and Nas, but I think he was just keeping that a secret. But everybody else, he said Alicia Keys, he said Bono.
Well,
he said the Locks.
So you know how Moneybagg Yo came about, right?
Yeah, because of the Pop Smoke.
Right. So,
but he said Pop Smoke when he was originally promoting his album. He said that.
I don't say that shit was done.
I think he sat down with Swiss Beats, and I understand people, but he wasn't the same guy. If it was DMX rapping on all the songs, we may not have liked it at all.
I mean, I think the features were the features. I think that was always going to be, but my bad. Go ahead, Freaks, my bad.
Nah, that's cool. It ain't about nothing. But my honorable mention, I'm gonna go with, you just reminded me of 2-Player, so I got at least throw him in my honorable mention. I'm gonna be all the way real with you. I forgot all about that album. That album was dope.
Yeah, it was.
I'm gonna go with that in my honorable mention. I'm gonna go with that little quick package that Drake gave us. It may not have been that long.
Songs? He was killing
3
it.
songs. He killed it.
He
killed them 3 songs. You know, I'm gonna throw that package in there.
Lemon Pepper.
Killed that Lemon Pepper.
But number 5, I'm gonna go with the Plugs I Met Too as my number 5. Damn, man, this because I really don't want to put it at 4. Oh, all right, man, I'm gonna put it at 4, man. Jim Jones and
Harry Fraud.
Fraud
Report.
I'm gonna put that at number 4, man. Number 3. Now you know what? I'm Xing that out. Number 4, I'm gonna put Moneybagg Yo. Number 3, I'm gonna put X. Number 2, I'm gonna put Conway, La Maquina,
yeah.
And number 1, J. Cole.
So which one you take out?
I took out Harry Fraud. I'm gonna put that back in injury reserve.
All right, cool. Hey,
to each his own. I mean, solid list.
I ain't mad at it.
You don't like that Moneybagg though. That Moneybagg hit.
Yeah, that hit. I know y'all two
Everybody
like it.
back hit.
Maybe I gotta revisit it. It ain't hit. It ain't hit. It ain't hit.
Yeah,
Man.
I ain't stopped listening to Moneybag.
Yo,
Man,
I
me like
like that's in my little rotation I got.
Well, I'm the only one that put an R&B song, so I would say my top 5 hip hop songs, if we're gonna go there, would be Conway, La Maquina, number 1, DMX, Exodus, number 2, number, huh?
You hip hop album.
Yeah, number 3.
Oh, you said songs.
Yeah,
That's
I'm sorry. I mean albums. Number 3 would be 2 Player Retro South. Number 4 would be J. Cole, The Off Season, and number 5. It's actually tough, man, but I think I'm gonna go with the Jim Jones, The Fraud Report at number 5.
That's a good album.
I'm gonna go with that at number 5. I like how he was. I like how he was flowing at the end of that. So I'm gonna go with that at number 5 right now. Close with the Lloyd Banks, but Jim Jones had a couple more tunes that I don't know, kind of got out there more to me. But Lloyd Banks was definitely
was. I just ain't get a chance to really sit with it like that.
What was the
Like
first
the
Ransom album that came out this year? 7 wasn't the first, was it?
I actually think this year. I think the
Okay,
other
so
one
that
made.
was
I think the
last
other
year.
one was at the end of last
Okay.
year. R&B, Taz, man, we're gonna go to you. R&B, Taz. How do you feel about the year R&B of 2021?
It's very light. Like
I
it
agree.
was
I
so
agree.
it was so
I
tough,
agree.
and I don't give a fuck about the standard. I couldn't get 5.
I couldn't either, and I
couldn't
tried.
get
And I
5.
tried.
And
I could
I
not get
guarantee 2 of my 4 you ain't listen to.
5. Maybe.
Yeah, like
Maybe.
it was a dude.
I only could get 4. That's all
Yeah,
I
I got 4 too, but it was a dude named Emmanuel that got an album called Alt Therapy. That album's good as shit. Georgia Smith, she got an album called Be Right Back. That's dope. And then Her that just dropped.
Yeah.
And then that's my number 2, and Jasmine Sullivan's my number 1.
Yeah, I agree. I had a top 3. I honorable mention. I'm gonna give it to Lucky Day, Table for 2.
That was good. So if I had a 5, I could put Lucky Day. in.
Yeah. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Robin Thicke, man. I know some of y'all didn't like it, but I liked it. On Earth and in Heaven. I thought that was dope. He had some soul elements on that joint.
This motherfucker reaching.
I know. When we did the review,
I ain't like that.
No, when we did the review,
Pause.
I gave it a good review. When we did the review, I liked it, man. I thought the joint was a nice vibe. Number 2, I'm gonna go with the Her, Back on My Mind, and number 1. The Jasmine Sullivan Hotel.
Just them two. Ain't no need for me to
It
really
wasn't a
name
lot.
nothing
It
else.
wasn't
I'll be
really.
reaching.
This wasn't a big. Because I think R&B ended pretty well last year. But I feel like this first half of this
Listen to
year.
Georgia Smith. She's
Everybody
dope.
in R&B right now making rap albums. That's what's going
Your
on.
boy, but it don't matter because you're gonna put it on the. It could be an R&B album. You're gonna put it on the rap or you. Oh no, you put what's my man Tory? You put him in the R&B album last year. His
Tory.
rap album. Remember when he was
Oh
addressing?
yeah, it was.
He
Yeah,
ain't
it
dropped
was.
this year yet, did
It
he?
was.
Nah, but he put it on his R&B list.
It was.
That wasn't no
was
R&B
shit.
album at all,
That
dog.
was
He was
R&B.
rapping. Well, I ain't gonna go back and forth with you. Slept on albums this year.
I'm gonna say that Czarface album with Doom.
It's a
For
whole
the
big
underground cast, I think y'all like it. It was dope.
I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with your boy, man. One of them, Sky Zoo.
My boy.
All of the brilliant. I know. I mean, I like Sky Zoo
Yeah.
too, but you like him more than me.
You
right now.
love Sky
Yeah.
Zoo.
But all of the brilliant things. I'm gonna go with that Ransom 7, man. I really think that 7 songs. I think he
Yeah.
was
I
killing
was-
them.
Yeah,
joints.
I agree.
That joint was dope. I think Lloyd Banks is slept on, man.
I agree. I
think Lloyd Banks.
I'm gonna
is slept
go.
on
I'm
for sure.
gonna go with all 3 of them, but I'm gonna also throw Monkey Wrench in there and say T Grizzly.
T Grizzly was
T
definitely
Grizzly
slept
new
on.
album.
I
That
listen to
joint
that
slept
shit a
on.
lot too.
That album slept on, and that joint hot.
I ain't mad at that. And I personally think Robin Thicke is slept on too, man. I like that album. Hey, man, look, I
That
like
wasn't
that
bad,
album.
though.
I just slept
I
on
like
it. You
that.
put it in your top 3.
But nobody else liked it. I'm the only one that liked it for that review. I'm the only one that liked it. But I thought it was dope. Only a couple songs here and there could probably go, but I like the vibe overall. What about disappointing albums? I got a feeling I know what people are going to say if you think about it.
To me, man, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be, but DMX album wasn't what I wanted to be, man.
I'm right there with you 100% there.
Like my boy voice ain't even trying to sing.
Yeah.
But whose fault is that though?
Yeah, but still, like, hey, X, cut. Punch that.
I'm gonna go with the plugs I met too, man.
Hold on,
Your
time
top
out. You just put
five.
it in your top 5.
I know, but I was kind of disappointed by that coming off of Burden of Proof.
Hey, I wasn't big on as much as everybody else on the plugs I met too, but I didn't put it in my top 5 though.
Yeah.
So
It's in my top 5, but I can still.
it was
be disappointed
it was
by it.
okay though, but I think Benny got another level. But I thought it was okay. It
Yeah,
wasn't whack,
that's what I'm saying.
but
I
it
just
was
think that
okay.
coming off Burden of Proof, you had to come stronger.
I mean, even comparing it to Plugs One, you know, I like
Plugs One, yeah, Plugs One was real.
I think it was all right for Benny, but Benny showed me his cards now. Like he showed me like his levels he can go to, and I think he got a higher level than that.
Right.
But I'm gonna go DJ Khaled, man.
Oh, yeah.
Always,
yeah.
that's always a disappointment though. Like I
always-
don't even know why it was that.
But no, the marketing plan on this joint was like amazing. Like, and this it's like,
But I want to say this album is better than the last album.
this Cali ain't had a good album
To me.
since the
Major
first one.
Key. I like Major Key though.
I like
Major
this album
Key's-
better than the last album is what I'm saying.
He dropped a couple eggs. Grateful.
Because they had
and
that
whatever.
Nas and Jay song. That was the whole hype. And
Nah, not to me. That's not my favorite song on the album. No.
I mean, but that was the
Cardi
selling point.
B,
Nah, that joint knocked, but that's not my favorite song on the album
favorite
either.
song on the album.
Baby and Dirt.
Okay.
But his last album,
That's my bad. That's the album I'm disappointed in.
What?
what's that?
Lil Baby and Lil Durk album.
Ooh.
Like for them
was
being who
rushed.
they are, I didn't. I don't
thought it was
like.
rushed.
I can kind of agree with you. With
Yeah.
that. I thought even
Coming
though
off
I'm
of
not,
My Turn and Dirk last album.
even though I'm not the biggest fan as everybody else, but those are the young people's guys. I thought I was going to hear more big songs on that joint with them two. coming
Like
together.
on this album, it didn't sound like a together album. It sounded like some songs sound like Dirk songs, other songs sound like Lil Baby songs. It didn't sound like a good mesh.
Anything else that you know? You
Killer
just-
Priest in this. Never mind.
Not yet. It's coming.
Anything else on?
It's coming.
Hey, Sean, you know what? I'm gonna give your Woo some love. I forgot about this.
What's that?
Capadonna album was all right.
Oh yeah,
Capadonna album, until he said Killer
This
Priest.
nigga's ill.
Until he said Killer Priest, it made me think of that Capadonna album was all right.
I
man.
think because the
I gave it
album
3.5.
cover threw a lot
The
of
album
people
cover
off.
was terrible, but
that album cover was
talking
trash.
about Photoshop. What you forgot something? That Capadonna album was all right
Yeah.
though for sure. Any trends, good or bad, this year that you've been seeing in music so far? Some maybe that you like, some maybe you don't like.
I think people starting to make long albums again.
Oh, that's a bad.
I'm not feeling that trend.
I agree.
I'm not feeling that trend with the young style. Like
Yeah, I don't
22
want-
songs or some of this stuff.
I ain't feeling it.
22
The
songs
worst
is
trend ever is these
insane.
rappers getting killed.
Yeah,
That's
Like,
terrible.
that's-
another rapper just got killed in Atlanta, right?
That's-
Atlanta rapper.
That's corny. I don't like that at
Yeah,
all.
this shit's crazy, man. Not only that, man, they getting killed. There are people in their entourage getting killed. Brothers,
Word.
close
Dirk,
friends.
Little Dirk took a couple L's.
Yeah,
you know?
big L's.
Was King Von was last year, right?
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
last year, right? Damn, and then his brother
His
now,
brother, yeah.
like
Man, between rappers getting killed and rappers getting go to jail, like Pooh Shiesty, you know, like these dudes got fucking core fan base. NBA YoungBoy keep going to fucking jail.
word. And they getting charges. I mean, you got the thing with Casanova and what's the other
My
young
boy,
boy?
man.
the mess with
YFN.
Fab. Him too.
Yeah.
But the mess with Fab's stepdaughter.
G Herbo.
G Herbo got some charges.
Keep it hip hop, yo.
Hopefully they give him, probation and $500 fine. For real, because all he did was he probably was affiliated with somebody that did the
But
motherfucking
nah,
loan.
you
gonna
gotta actually
happen.
run up in the
Or he had a fake ID.
you gotta run in the Capitol building to get them kind of charges.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Like,
You gotta take the
For
podium.
real. He light, but he ain't that bright.
you gotta run up in the Capitol charges to get that $500
saying,
fine,
though.
man. And
What do you have? Fake ID, a fake passport or something?
He had. Now that's all. He's fake money too.
Yeah.
Like, he doing credit
All
card
right.
shit.
Well, hopefully
Yeah,
he come out.
it ain't put nobody in. Yeah,
It
I agree.
ain't put nobody in headlocks and shit and climbing over walls, running
Somebody
through the
died,
building with
dog.
flags and all that.
Somebody
did
died
die.
in that building.
Somebody died. A few people died.
That's
There's like two people.
That's
Two
a fact.
cops actually passed
Yeah,
away.
someone got hit in the face with a fire extinguisher.
Yeah. And then on top of that, motherfucker come back for more. Let shit die down a little bit. Motherfucker drove
Dog,
up.
when you have political motherfuckers in there, like
Crackers is crazy.
yo,
word.
I
You
can't.
going in?
I call them Europeans. My name is Ted. Europeans.
Europeans. All right, Sean, this is your super lame, man. TV and movies so far for 2021. But everybody, but I know this is your thing. You watch everything.
Damn, TV and movies.
Like, let's go to TV first. Like, what's been big on TV so far 2021 to y'all?
The Chi is back for the fourth season.
Your Power is bigger than that, you would think.
Power.
Yeah, Power.
I got one bigger than both of them though.
What?
Snowfall.
Oh yeah,
Snowfall was
Snowfall.
huge,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. It was,
Even though I
yeah.
don't even feel like this is their best season compared
Yeah.
to last season, but I still think it's Snowfall on another level.
This is a great
Got
season.
one thing for y'all.
you got to say?
I'm throwing it out there for
Throw
y'all.
it out
I want
there.
y'all to
Throw it
catch
out
this.
there. Throw it out there.
Gangs of London.
You have been banging this. You have been promoting this joint
Been
heavy.
watching it for what? A week?
No, I've been watching it a while ago. Been watching it a while.
Never even heard of it.
You telling everybody
I
this?
guarantee-
You telling everybody
This
this?
the
the show.
shit.
What does it come
This
on?
the one. Gangs of London. This the one.
What is it? What is it on? What?
That-
What
It's
Prime,
on
right?
Amazon Prime.
Okay, Gangs of London.
Gangs of London, bro.
You have been endorsing this heavy. I'm about to check it out. The Godfather of Harlem.
Yeah.
What's up with it though?
They're on hiatus until. I mean, they're coming back in August. I don't know why.
It's on
It was
Epic.
only 6 episodes.
Yeah, word. I don't know why they cut it right
It
there.
was 6.
Yeah, they're coming back in August. But only thing I don't like about Godfather Harlem now, just me. Now that it's based off of real people, and now that I know that some of the stories aren't true, like the stuff that they're doing with real people, it kind of took away from it to me.
I
Like,
saw that shit though.
Malcolm X.
The Wire was real people.
yeah, but it was still fiction. But they changed the names and stuff. Like they're actually using Malcolm X and different people that all these people that.
But they said a lot of the stuff that's
Nah, that was
going
real
on with
Elon
the
Musk stuff,
actual
though.
people is true though. They not trying to bring nothing that's not true with the Malcolm X.
like the stuff like somebody with the car and Malcolm X trying to put the certain scenarios, the way they painting it on the
Saying
show.
Michael
That's
Max
the truth.
wired somebody's car with a bomb.
Nah, they tried to wire his car. He caught somebody wiring his car.
Like he caught him.
Yeah,
wiring
that's the
his
truth.
car. All right.
That's the truth. Like you need to look that up. That's the
All
truth.
right. I fact checked some of this stuff and even stuff with Bumpy Johnson and like
Well, you
His
know his
daughter
wife.
really that close?
his daughter and some of the stuff like this stuff ain't really it didn't really happen. Some of it's true, but a lot of it's not. They second season they're really stretching this jaw like differently compared to the first season. But now in their story,
Similar to the Shy. Like gangster messing with the train.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that shot shit is nasty.
but
as
anything
far
else
as-
on TV?
Not that I can think of.
Oh, I one thing I do like, for the Marvel heads, I like how Disney, what's that, Disney
Oh,
Plus?
yeah,
Loki came
WandaVision,
out with the WandaVision, Loki, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I think that's dope how because
Yeah.
movies shut down, they
Yeah.
took it to like the small screen. I think that's dope.
But what movie really was the shit?
I got a couple, but back to TV though, it's one thing that you were talking about recently, a documentary, Taz,
I
that
gotta
was
watch
super
it.
dope.
I gotta get on
You
that.
talking about the one about Tulsa?
That and then
Mike
another,
Tyson?
the Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson was
documentary.
dope.
Mike Tyson was good as shit.
And Hip Hop Undercover, that was dope.
That was this year?
Yeah.
Which car was this year too?
Yo, which car was this year, man?
The
Tiger
other one
Woods.
too.
But
Tiger Woods is this year?
that was Tiger
I'm
Woods.
talking
That
about
was
the one
this
with
year?
Deb Atney and
That was great.
That was
That's what I'm
dope.
talking about.
Yeah,
Hip hop. What's that called?
Hip Hop.
Uncovered or
Yeah,
something? Hip hop.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hip
That
Hop
was
Uncovered.
super dope. That was
Yeah,
super
that
dope.
was fire.
FX. That was
Yeah.
dope. Yeah, damn. The Tiger Woods one was this year. I feel like that
Yeah.
was last year.
As-
Mike Tyson's one was
As
dope.
far as movies, you got Judas and the Black Messiah that came
was
out this
good.
year.
That was good.
Dope.
More so a lot of bricks
I
than
was hot
anything.
about that.
I actually got
I
a
don't like
top.
watching
I
shit
got a
like
top
that.
3, man.
What's
Y'all might have forgot, but I like American Skin. I thought that was
Oh,
dope,
okay,
man.
okay.
That's my number
Yeah.
1. Judas and the Messiah is number 2, and I like One Night in Miami. That's my number 3.
Yeah, that was
Man,
good.
boy, I still
It was
ain't-
kind of boring.
That shit was a sleeper.
Yeah, you say you ain't like it.
I still ain't finished.
I thought it was. You still ain't.
Nope.
Well, you gonna finish? It
I
ain't
ain't.
even that long.
Fuck it, man.
Disrespectful,
I went to
man.
sleep, cuz.
Without Remorse, I felt like it got hyped and it was okay.
Oh yeah, Michael B.
It
Jordan.
was
Yo,
Yeah.
Kevin Hart got a good movie on Netflix.
Fatherhood.
Yeah.
It's a good ass movie.
movie.
The little girl had a better role than he did in my
and
opinion.
I'm surprised because Kevin Hart movies on them, but Fatherhood's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Some people like the Justice League. You know, a lot of people say, what do you think about that, Sean? You see that joint?
I didn't see it. It was like 5 hours.
They said it's like a long movie.
Mortal Kombat was not good. I did not like that.
You didn't like that?
Yeah, I didn't like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that's why I ain't get on that neither.
Yeah, it wasn't
Another
too
movie
good.
I thought was dope. I don't know if y'all seen it. It was called The United States versus Billie Holiday. It was
That
super-
was good.
It was sad.
That was
It
good.
was sad, but it was,
That was
a super
good. I
dope
seen
movie,
that. That
though.
was good.
That was on Hulu.
Any new movies y'all looking forward to seeing in the second half of the year? You know what's coming out. I know one you gonna
Yeah.
like. I know one you gonna like. Taz.
Fast and Furious. I want to see that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Taz 9.
Fast 9.
Y'all
They
excited?
bringing your boy back too.
Bow
Shaq
Wow.
Moss.
Shot more.
I mean, though, like this is what I do, so I'll get you later. There ain't no-
Shot more.
some shit I just.
Yeah,
like
I'm
to
just
do.
coming back at you.
Hey,
You already got
man.
me already earlier and shit.
Hey, y'all looking forward to Space Jam
Talking
2?
shit
Starring
on me and
LeBron.
shit.
Is that what
Yeah,
You
man,
talking
look at-
shit
you
on
ain't
me
looking forward-
earlier.
You ain't looking forward
Literally.
to that You ain't looking forward to that Space Jam 2
dog,
with LeBron?
That's why we losing in LA. This motherfucker, he won't battle bugs in them. Come on, man.
A couple movies. I'm actually looking forward to Black Widow, the Marvel movie.
Okay, yeah.
And
Shout
then
out, shout out to that song with Lil Baby and Kurt Franklin though.
that's actually a good song. I like Just Blaze produced that. That's a good song. I like that song.
Blaze.
And then I like The Sopranos, man. So they got movies called The Saints of New York. It's like a prequel. I'm actually looking forward to that, man. They look dope. The previews on that.
Now, are anybody from the Sopranos in it?
No, because it's a prequel,
Okay.
so they're gonna be young. So,
All
but
right.
his son is playing him. You know, he died. James
Okay.
Gandolfini died, but his son is playing him.
Okay.
In the prequel, but everybody else is too old, so they
Right.
can't. Go
I never
back.
understood prequels. Like, why do a prequel if you know how it ends? Who wants to see what
Well,
happens
you know
before?
all the stories they
I
talked
feel the
about.
same
You
way.
know
You know
all
what
the
I'm saying?
all the stories they talked about from childhood. We don't
Yeah,
really know
yeah.
what happened.
Like, I got a feeling-
But nah, what you call
I
it?
got a
dope,
feeling
'cause
this Raising Canaan gonna be a
the second Godfather was like a prequel.
yeah, but they was going back and forth.
Yeah, but they still went back. Like you knew why. You knew what Vito was.
I think if you do it right, it could be dope.
yeah.
It could
That
be dope
that
if you do it right.
yeah, that joint was that joint.
It didn't get
how
whacked
they
to the
did
third
that
one.
huh?
It didn't get whacked to the third Godfather.
But remember, when we seen Sopranos, them dudes is like 40 and up. They was old. So I mean, older. What was you about? What you say, Freaks? You said something else.
Don't do a prequel of Oz.
Nah.
Nah, Raising Canaan.
Raising Canaan. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
I
coming
got a
out- that's
feeling. I
coming
got
out
a
this
feeling
year,
that's gonna
too.
be another Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yo, it
Yeah,
look
pretty
like
much
it
all
though.
it is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
I'm just
I'd
being
rather
real.
them picked up with the girl with the bad hair,
Who?
Diana, and them.
That's coming back, but it's probably not going to be until 2022 though. Any back to hip hop? Any verses of the year candidates so far this year?
I'm gonna say Raekwon versus Ghostface.
Man,
I
I'm
love
about to say
that.
the
That
same
was
thing,
dope.
man. That was
Oh, you took the question different,
Yeah.
but that's cool. We can go there.
upcoming.
I was gonna say,
upcoming.
Yeah, no, you
upcoming.
talking about verses, but well, let's go there. Verses of this year so far. That Raekwon
Oh, you
and
mean
Ghost is dope.
okay, oh, versus. All right, I'm
But that
thinking-
Raekwon and,
Yeah.
and Ghostface,
Well, you know what the highlight was for me.
what's that?
The Ozzy Brothers and
That
Earth,
was
Wind, and
dope,
Fire.
too.
Ooh, Earth, Wind, and Fire. That was classic.
That was dope too.
That was the first one to when the production level, the
Man,
TV,
that shit was amazing.
they took it a whole nother level.
Yo,
But
do you
that-
think Steve Harvey like ruined it?
No.
Nah,
don't
he did.
think
He did
so.
all right.
A
lot of
job,
people
but-
was like, oh,
I
Who
don't
else
think
will
how
host
people
it?
said.
I don't know, but you know,
Who else will host it?
I don't think he
I
was
mean,
he was
if
a
anything,
fan,
it
though.
didn't need a host.
Yeah.
If anything,
Yeah.
But he was a fan though. I don't
But
think
he
if
was
he
a fan.
if he wasn't from that era, I could see. But he's from there. He was a fan.
And he
of
got
it.
some valid shit. You know what I'm
you take
saying?
a lot
Like,
of shots at hip hop for no reason on there.
yeah, he
got
always
chill
do
with
though.
that.
Hey,
He got chill with
man.
that. He got chill with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Motherfucker
but you're
need to
not-
stop-
you're not
motherfucker
old
need to
heads,
keep
man.
making raps about his mustache.
it's the same. It's the same way with us talking about this rap now.
Ghost
That's not
and
true. We
Ghost
like
and
what's called.
yeah,
We
Ghost
like-
and
you like
Ray
that.
was dope though. Ghost and Ray was dope, and then that Method Man and Red Man I thought was dope.
Oh,
That wasn't a
yeah,
versus.
yeah.
That was a concert.
That was-
First
Yeah.
one where they didn't sit down, they just went back to back to back. It wasn't no breaks. It
People
wasn't no.
already brought out. That
It wasn't
shit was
no
dope.
rapping from. They brought out EPMD. That joint was dope.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that one. That was dope.
K Solo was there.
K Solo.
but-
RZA inspected
yeah,
that.
that was crazy.
DJ Cool.
DJ
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
DJ Cool.
Why?
DJ
I,
Scratch
I
killed
still
it
don't
too.
understand why DJ Cool came out.
Jersey connection.
Yeah,
He
Fuck
showing
that.
out the Jersey.
I ain't want to clear my throat.
He just showing that.
Nah, looking forward to what I want to happen. Similar to the Ozzy Brothers and the
I know where you're going. I would love it.
Ozzy Brothers and Earth, Wind and Fire would be the Whispers and OJs.
Classic. I would want to see you. I think you're the first person to mention that. And as soon as you said that, I seen the vision. I'm like, yo, that would be dope.
That'd be one.
That'd be a grown and sexy dope joint.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can perform. They in good enough shape they can perform. But that would be super dope though.
No, they younger than fucking Ron Ozzy.
Ron Ozzy. He pushing it.
Ron
He pushing
Ozzy.
it.
Yeah.
He pushing it. But now in the verses, we talk about the verses show, actual rap verses. Any verses of the year candidates so far?
I like Conway verse on that DMX song.
Woo! That's on my list. That's on my that Hood Blues Conway verse is crazy.
Yes, but I still haven't heard a better verse than Drake's on Lemon Pepper.
Yeah.
That's verse of the year to me so far.
I'm with you, but that Drake verse may be number 4 though. For me, I'm gonna go with Conway Hood Blues verse as number 3. I'm gonna go with another verse on the DMX album for number 2. That Nas Bath Salts verse I think was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Look,
I think that
for
was
the
amazing.
first time he's ever agreed with me when it comes to that other guy.
Yeah. No. He had a better verse. He had a better verse.
Killed that shit.
Nas,
Nas
whether he recorded
Nas,
it now or later, the verse was amazing. Like he killed that. But number 1, I guess I'm gonna disagree with you again because I'm going to take it right back to Hove again because that what it feels like when him and DMX, Jay-Z ran that
Blacked
song
Out.
to me. He killed that
What it
verse.
feels like,
Blacked
what?
Out.
Yeah, Scorpion
Him
wrist
and-
right
him and-
before Arby's double disc. Oh, he killed that
You
song.
said him and DMX?
No. Him and Nipsey. Off the Judas and the Messiah.
Murder.
He
that
ran.
shit.
I thought you was gonna go the other one.
Which one? No, not
Double
the
B,
bad.
triple B, third B, 4 B.
Oh, nah. Nah.
I like the breakdown on
even
that,
though I
though.
didn't think that was bad, but overall that song could have been.
And overall, what they both talking about in that joint
They
was
talking. They
crazy.
talking.
They
That
talking.
talk,
They talking.
I don't like the. I think the overall song.
One of my verses so
could've been
far,
better.
because I'm gonna call it a verse because this is like a short snippet of a joint. I'm gonna go with my boy, man, Meek Mill, man. That motherfucking what you call him joint that he
joint?
got.
The new shit he just put out.
new shit he just put out.
His Instagram post.
Yeah.
But no, he got an actual song off this
Hey,
shit.
did he put it out officially?
Yeah, it's officially out there.
Okay.
And motherfuckers sleeping
Flamer, the Flamers.
on what you call verse.
What's that?
Rick Ross verse.
Flamers
It's
flow.
just followed by Drake. Rick
Yeah.
Ross verse was crazy on Lemon Pepper.
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, he had a good verse, but that
Flamers
Drake,
flow.
Drake
That
was
Flamers
talking
flow.
so.
That's why I
heavy
said
on-
Drake shit just outshined it.
Drake was talking
Yeah,
so
that
heavy
shit
on
was
that song.
crazy.
I love that. I love that, man. Any candidates for producer of the year so far? Last year, I think we
Hit Boy, right?
unanimously said Hit Boy. Anybody this year? It's not really like.
Ain't nobody
Like,
doing nobody albums.
I kind of would say if I was to say anybody because it really haven't been a lot of like producers, but I would maybe say Harry Fraud.
I was gonna say he the only one
Harry
that did an
Fraud,
album,
because
like two albums.
He did Benny and then he did the Jim Jones. Even though I wasn't crazy on the Benny, but it was still good though. But the Jim Jones was dope. So I guess I would say Harry Fraud. Hit Boy ain't been as active this year.
I don't know what's going on with Alchemist, but he the only one that just keep putting out albums too. But
Other than that, man, anybody, any underground, anybody you going with, Sean?
For what?
Producer of the year's candidate so far.
I'm gonna go with Knots, man.
Not for what? Oh, just the
From
Boogie
the
joint?
he did a few tracks on Busta Rhymes joint.
That was last year though.
I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
damn sure was. Damn.
Knots is dope though.
Knott's a dope producer though. He's a dope producer for sure. All right, what about albums for 2021, the second half, that you're looking forward to hearing?
Jay-Z and Nas.
Is
Never
that
coming.
confirmed? Is that confirmed?
you talking about album joint album?
Yeah,
Is that
they might as
confirmed?
well, man. They making too many songs together.
I don't think that's confirmed. But your boy, you mentioned Lemon Pepper. What's the name of his album supposed to be?
Oh, Certified Lover Boy.
Certified Lover Boy. I'm gonna see what he sound like on Certified Lover Boy. You ain't gonna like Certified
5
Lover Boy?
songs he gonna be singing. It's guaranteed.
I want to see.
and they
what it's
might
gonna
be
sound
right for the summer, and the next you know he hits.
And also, I'm looking forward to this Conway debut album. God Don't Make Mistakes. I like the title already. The title hard.
But didn't he debut before?
Well, he's calling this his debut Shady album. So we'll see
so this is the one that was supposed to be on Shady?
Yeah, this is supposed to be his one and only album on Shady.
I thought Goat was.
I think he's gonna come hard too.
None of them was on Shady.
I think he's gonna come. That's all independent work.
They don't even need. They don't even
really
need
don't.
Shady for real. But this is supposed to come out.
That's why I think Hov lined it up for him.
Right?
He is on. He's still on.
Keep him
West
around.
Side Gun's not on Shady. He's supposed to do one album on Shady and then be
Keep
done.
Conway and them around, dog.
But God Don't Make Mistakes. That title hard to me. So as long as he matched the music with the title,
putting him with Shady might have been a mistake.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah. But
He don't know what to do with him. That's the problem.
well,
Yeah.
you can say that about everybody.
Well, why is that?
Slaughterhouse.
Because he used to having D12.
Nah, it's like just like you got the hottest thing in hip hop.
They was working too fast for him.
Yeah, it's like you ain't doing
I
nothing.
think he thought that they was gonna be waiting on him.
Nah.
Yeah.
Obviously they didn't because they put 100 albums since they've been signed in 3 years. Who else?
He has to come out this year.
Your guy?
That
Your
ain't
guy?
my fucking guy. K-Dot.
I'm
He
messing
has
with,
to come out this
yeah.
year.
Kendrick Lamar, I think it's about that time. I think he got something ready.
Pusha needs to come out this year.
I agree with. I was going to say Pusha T. I'm ready. I'm ready for a new Pusha T.
Hov should come out this year.
Yeah,
Like they have to. Like that's just on the rap side.
it's only right.
I think it's time for Raekwon drop an album.
Chef,
That'd be.
I think they got something. Well, he did say that
I just
part 3's coming.
and
and
he
then
definitely dropped a new track.
And then
on his
Ghostface
Instagram.
said that I don't know if it's coming this year, but Ghostface said Supreme Clientele 2's coming. So we'll see.
On the R&B tip,
Who you got?
Beyonce has to come out. She hasn't been.
They
on
said
there.
Usher coming too.
That's what I was gonna
They
say
said
because
Usher
you
coming
can't
too.
keep talking this versus shit. He ain't put an album out in 12
They
years.
said Usher coming.
The
Beyonce.
Weeknd, Ella Mai dropped since the last time she came out, and Rihanna. When last time you heard a Rihanna album?
I don't think Rihanna care about music. How long has that been? She just
Yeah,
making
but I'm just
money.
saying,
Yeah,
she's
I agree. I agree with you though.
It's doing everything else.
Yeah, man. So we looking forward to them. Any predictions? Final predictions for the second half of this year?
I wouldn't bet my life on Kendrick
Me
Lamar.
neither. I ain't predicting nothing.
Yeah, this.
I just want to
year is-
predict. Hopefully, some good albums come out.
I think Hov going to come out with something. That's my prediction. Something hard.
Oh,
and then
you
You
know
said that
what?
last year. but
Wu Tang
it's a-
season
I
2.
did say that.
Hopefully that comes
Hulu?
out. Yeah,
Hopefully that
comes
that was
out.
dope. And I got one more TV show. Ozark's final season is gonna be crazy. I
No,
feel
you know, I'm gonna wait.
Like,
I'm not gonna watch. I watched the first season. I'm gonna go back and watch the first season when everything's done and watch it all over again. Like binge it,
that's a
binge
good
shit up.
that's a good binge watch because I binge watched it. The first 2 was out, and I watched the first 2 and then watched 3.
Yeah, I watched everything in one
You know,
time.
Netflix keep a good shit, but watch Who Killed Sarah. That's all right.
It is.
What's my name from Ozark? Marty. What's his name?
Ozark. They taking a long time, but I think this Ozark, it got to be worth the wait. They got to end it right, but Ozark's crazy.
How did it end? The chick got killed off the plane.
I just told this motherfucker.
Oh, you did. Yeah. Spoiler alert.
He one of them. I know.
But it's more after that, so you ain't missing nothing.
Yeah, but this is halftime 2021.
Yes.
Another halfway point in the year, man.
Hopefully
It
the
seemed
first
it went-
half. I mean, second half better than the first half though.
I agree. I'm looking forward because last year the second half was way better than the first half, but, and it was COVID also. But this year I'm expecting the heavy hit or the heavy hitters that haven't
If y'all
dropped
sang, why
to
don't y'all
come out
sing?
and end it strong, man. But we'll be looking forward. Let us know what you was feeling this year so far. Maybe we missed something. Maybe something you would like that we didn't talk about. Hey, let us know, man. We always love the feedback. We always want the smoke. But halftime 2021. We Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure y'all go follow us at Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure y'all go download, subscribe. We on all digital platforms. Make sure y'all go to our YouTube and subscribe, man. Check out all of our videos, man. Yo, man, we here.
Yes.
We ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Halftime. Yo, Pito, hit us with the fader. We out.
Yeah.